Hello, I'm Gary Panell, and we're going to be doing a Spanish lesson for English speakers today. And these lessons, of course, are free, and I'll be getting some others for you as we go along. But first of all, I'd just like to introduce myself, and I've taught English and Spanish for many years. I'm a retired school teacher, now a principal, and at a Christian school, and we would like to teach the way that Spanish is taught in school for people that maybe you wanted to learn Spanish, but for some reason you haven't had a chance, or it costs too much, or too far to drive, or whatever. But this is your first lesson in Spanish, and we'll have others. And I've taught for many years in Spanish as well in public schools. And so we'll go over the alphabet to begin with today, and how to pronounce the letters of the Spanish alphabet. Now you'll just stick with me and you'll see how this works. We first have the A in Spanish, and so I'll be speaking in English to explain this for you. But the A in Spanish is always ah. Let's all say that together, and you'll need to repeat out loud with me. It's always ah. So in English you have 5 different sounds for the letter A, but in Spanish there's only one ah. But it is like in the word father, we have the ah and there, father. Okay, so that's the way it sounds always in Spanish. The next one, number 2, and you could be learning the numbers as we go along as well. So number 1 is numero uno, a, numero dos, bay. Now it's just like the word bay, down by the ocean, the bay, okay? And that's how it sounds. Now, of course, they don't write it out that way, just write it this way for the alphabet. And there are actually 30 numbers altogether, 30 sounds or letters in the alphabet, the Spanish alphabet. So here we go. Let's just keep repeating them. A, B, and then we go to tres, or 3. That's say. Okay, so you have a, B, say. See how easy this is? Numero cuatro, number 4, and then che. You notice when I'll put in English the way that we do in the dictionary. There's a long A sound over the end, then you'll have a line, a straight line. Okay, so che. Let's start from the beginning again. A, B, say, che, and then day. Just like the word day, okay? And so that's numero 5, day. All right, number 6, that would be E in Spanish, but it's not E in Spanish, it is A. So now I do ventriloquism, and in that you have to change some letter sounds. And so I just get used to it. Well, that's what, you're never going to forget your English. So just say it now. This E, whenever you see it, is an A sound, a long A sound. All right. Number 7, that would be the F. Okay. So in Spanish, fa. Okay. So you have that. And then let's review. Okay, you ready? A, B, say, che, day, A, F, A, and then the G is hay. Just like hay is hay is cheaper, grass is free, something like that. Hay, the word hay. And then we have, so the G is pronounced hay. That's numero 8, so you're learning the numbers as well. Here you go. And then you have 9 is H. Now that's the name of it, but really the letter is silent. In Spanish we don't pronounce it. We write it, but we do not pronounce it. So it's a silent, the H sound is silent. H is the name. We have to have a name for it in the alphabet. I say H. Okay? And then you go to number 10, DS is I. Okay? And Spanish, that is E. Okay, so I put two E's together. When we put two E's together in English, that means it's definitely a E sound. Okay, so let's go through these from the beginning again. Here you go. A, be, everybody repeating with me. Everybody. A, be, say, che, de, a, fe, he, ache, e. Okay. Should put maybe a little space in there. So F-A. Just think of F and an A. All right, let's go up to the numero 11. 11. I don't know how well that's showing up there. So I think that I will go over those as we go down. All right, and a black marking pen just in case you can't see those very good. All right, so I'll put that there. We're at 11. Okay. And so we'll put that there, and we have the J. I know in the past we always put a line over the top, but I'm sharing with you what we do in public school today, as well as in English, as well as Spanish. And so you have the J. The name is Jota. Okay, Jota. I put a ho and the ta there, Jota. So, and then the next letter, and the sound with it is K. Okay, but in Spanish it's ka. Let's say that. Just like the crow goes ka, ka, ka. All right. Well, in Spanish that's the sound ka. All right. For the K. Then that's 12 and 13. Let's put that one a little darker for you. And that one would be L-A. L-A. Okay, so you can see that. L-A. And then, I don't know if you can read the other ones, so I'll write those up there too. When you have ka, remember the crow sound, ka. And then Jota, that was up here for 11. Jota's the name, Jota. Okay, let's go through these now from the beginning. Everybody with me? A, be, say, che, de, a, fe, he, ache, e, jota, ka, ele. Okay, then we get to 14. First of all, 13 is 13. Okay, then you have 14. This would be L. Excuse me. This is L. That's for the L. This is in Spanish. The two L's together would be L. Yay! We got two together. Oh yay! Now I'm going to try to joke with you a little bit so you can remember it. Okay, and so that's 14, and then you have 15. And that one we'll put there for the M in English, but in Spanish the letter is M-A, long A sound, okay? M-A, 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 all right? Can you hear that? And then let's go to 16, 16. Now when you get to 16, and we'll be learning this when we get the numbers, but the 16 is just 10 and 6, so, and the rest way up to 20, up to 19 will be that way. You'll say 10 and then the number. So N-A. So N-A is how you say in Spanish. Then the 17, and by the way, if you noticed on number 7 over here and number 17, I put a little line across the 7, and that's the European and Mexican way to show you that it's a 7, and you don't get it mixed up with the 1. All right, this is then is Enye. Now we have this letter, this sound in Spanish, in English, as in canyon. You see the word canyon. Maybe I should get on this side now. And canyon. So then we have the sound is in yay, okay? There we go. Enye, and that's enye is that 17. 18, here we go. 18 is O, just like you're surprised. O, okay. So put that there. O, but in Spanish the O is real short. O, okay. And then 19, if you can see me or not. 19 there. Excuse me, 18, 19, and this one is pay. All right, you need to pay your rent. Pay. Okay. Then 20 here. That's 20. 20. Learning the numbers as well as the sounds, and this is ku. All right, ku. I don't know if we can see over here now. Let's go to this. 20. This is 20. And that's how you say 20. 21. Okay, or 21. This is 21, and you have the R. In Spanish, it's ere. Ere is the way you say the R. Okay, and then the one that people worry about because you're learning Spanish. You say, "Well, I can't roll my R's." Don't worry about rolling your R's. That comes naturally after a while. But we have two R's together. That's er. The name of it is ere. Ere. But the way that you sound it, ere. Okay, ere. Ere. Okay. Now let's go to 23, and hopefully you can still see me there. Stand here a little bit so you can see this. 23, essay. Essay. Okay. Just think of the word essay. Essay. I'll get back over here so you can see a little better. I don't know. Okay. 24 is te. I don't think it's a word, te, but that's how it's pronounced. Te, okay. 25, that would be oo. And I was thinking of in the word food, oo. Okay, that's the sound, oo. Okay. 26, this would be, here would be ve. So again, not a word, but that's how it sounds, as ve, long A sound. 27, that would be doble U or doble V. And that's actually because you get it from thinking of the two V's together. You see, if you put two V's, that'd be doble V. If you had two U's together, see, that would be doble U. So doble U or doble V. That doble means double. All right. Then you have 28, X. Heck, where are my keys? Sorry, but that's X. Keep off the H, I guess. X. This part right here. X. That's how it sounds. That's the X. X. Now, these are not necessarily the sound that they make, and we'll talk about that later in another lesson. But then you have 29, that's 29. See, once you get to 22, you just keep adding 1. 21, or 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Now we're at 29. And this one is the hardest probably of all. Y in Spanish is, you have the name is E, two E's together, E, gray, egg, and put egg. Now this one is a short. Y, okay. And then numero 30, 30. This is zeta. Okay. And of course I know Spanish, the Z, and I was in Canada for a while, is Z, but in Spanish, Zeta. Okay, so now let's go right from the beginning again and see if we can go. I'll get on this side right here. We'll start and then I'll switch places. But here we go. Everybody together with me, repeating. A, B, C, Che, D, A, F, He, H, E. Now maybe I went too fast. I was thinking maybe that's a little too fast for right now if you're learning it. And so I'll slow it down this time. And these are the alphabets. Sounds are the word, the way that you say the name. I should say it that way. The name of the letter in Spanish. And so let's go. A, everybody with me. A, B, C, Che, D, A, F, He, H, E. And remember, the H is silent though. Okay. Once, here we go. Jota, I'll put a hole and then ta here. Jota, ka, like the crow, ka. All right. Trece is LA. Okay. And then yay. We got two of them. Okay. So then we keep going. And then we have MA. N-A, N-Y. Now this one, the M-A, it's just the M and A, and then the N and the A, and then you have N-Y. That's the, like the word, the N-Y and canyon that we have. Okay. The 18, O, just O. Okay. This is easy, isn't it? All right, if you practice. Pay. That's the P is now pay for you. You'll never forget the P and the letters in English, so now you're doing Spanish. And then K is there's actually the sound is K, should put a K-A-Y, or key, could be key here, or K, as far as pronunciation. Using it, but the actual name is ku. So in the alphabet, ku. So let's go over 11 through 11 otra vez 20. Here we go. J, everybody with me. K, L, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q. All right. Hopefully you've got that so far. And let's finish the last 10 there. And hopefully you can see these and see me so I can help you with it. Here we go. This is 21 or 21. Here we go. A. So just think of the word air and A. R. And then you roll it here a little bit. R. Okay, and you'll be able to do that later. Don't worry about it now. And that's 22, 23, S-A. Well, just think of the word essay in English. Essay. Okay, that helps. 24, this is te. Okay. No longer is it a T for you, it's a te. Okay. And then you have 25, U. That's just like the U in food. U. Okay. And then the ve, 26, ve. And 27, doble ve, or doble u, remember? Or you could do it the other way. Doble means double. W or double V. I've heard both, okay? And then that's 27. 28, X. Where's my keys? Okay, X. All right. 29, this is the hard one. The E. Gri, egg, okay, e, gri, egg, okay, and then the 30, zeta, okay. Now let's go over all of these again together, all right. Ere, okay, this one, this would be more ere, okay, because you got to have the two R's in there, so I'm thinking ere, okay, ere, okay. ese, ese, te, u, v, w, or w, x, y, z. All right, now let's do one more time the whole alphabet from the beginning in Spanish. Only Spanish this time. Here we go. We won't worry about the numbers this time. Are you ready? A, B, C, Ch, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, L, M, N, N, O, P, Q, R, R, S, T, U, V, W, or W, X, Y, Z. Now, look how much you learned in just a short time. I think that was about a half hour, and that's about how long our lessons will be in Spanish, and that's lesson 1. Now, hopefully you'll get on to this. I know you on Facebook, you can find it again. Another place that I will put it is Bible-Christian.org. I'll put that up here so you can see that. Okay, Bible-Christian.org. Okay, so Bible, that's not too hard to remember, Christian.org. And I'll put this on as a Spanish lesson there. You just go to it, then you can search for that, and you would find it. Okay, have a nice day. And in Spanish, we could say, que pase un buen día. All right, or if you're going to church and you're leaving, you might say, Dios lo bendiga. Okay, and hasta la próxima vez, that means till the next time, and we'll go over some common phrases the next time and probably work on some numbers as well. Hope you've enjoyed this lesson, and if you always wanted to learn Spanish, this is your opportunity. It doesn't cost, it's free. And okay, so we'll see you next time. Hasta luego. That means until the next time. Until